to America. We hope you guys enjoyed the first part, and I know you enjoyed the first part. That's why you're here for the second part. Okay.
It's giving love. It's giving wifey, yeah. It's giving somebody that I need right now.
And we love you for it. And we love you for that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Because this could help somebody. I don't know, Miss Genius as idea nani, but
a
lot of people who are separated.
The states when separate so many families.
Yeah, it does. So yeah, we left them. So now we're going from office to office, trying to explain our story, trying to find a solution.
Yeah.
So we finally found a solution. They told us we can apply for them to get to come here, and we can apply for them as soon as possible. So we went through the process, did everything, sent their details, practically everything you can think of that will be needed to apply for them.
Yeah.
So we applied for them. And sasa, this is the thing. So it has 4 stages. Inakwanga acceptance, decision, approved or denied.
Yeah.
Alafu sasa ya kumalizia.
Yeah, I don't know. We're not like sure about the steps. You should have looked them up.
But it's okay. So there are 4. So
acceptance,
wamechukua
the files.
Yeah, alafu decision.
Yeah.
Alafu approved or denied.
Is it processing and then decision?
Oh, processing.
And then
alafu
decision,
approved or denied. Alafu sasa ya mwisho.
Hey. Acceptance singumu.
Acceptance
they accept
it right away.
I tell you.
But before
processing.
we saw it from processing to accepted or denied, we waited 2 years. 2 years. And then the thing is, you can't call them. So what you do is they give you a number. You type it up in the US embassy something. It's an alien number. Use the number we used to know them by CIS. I'll never forget. Used to know them by head.
Yeah.
A1 evil. We used to know them by head. So we used to go. We type them up. We're like, bruv. Imagine 2 years. The amount of psychological torture that is. 2 years.
Really
you go look. It hasn't moved. Your mom's like, nemu apana.
This is move
apana. Ilimove apana. Adi weekends.
You
You used to check even weekends, and you know they don't work on weekends. So we used to check every day.
Is this ever going to happen?
Every day. So yeah.
And then it's really like, so we had to go, like, I remember, like, we had to go back and forth between the decision. Does mom go back?
Does dad go back?
Does dad go back?
Do we go back?
What does the future look like? And then it was like, I remember, like, my mom had planned to go visit Kina Sam, but Sam was like, you guys are gonna come here, and it's just going to be harder for Njoro to be left.
Don't come
because Njoro is going to. Sami is the one having to deal with. Sami is the one having to deal with all this crap and all the emotional torture that this child is going through.
He's the one to
Sami and deal nayo.
And he actually, so for him, he was living with my auntie. Njoro was living with my auntie, and Sami was like, you know what? I'll leave Mohoho, which was such a good school. He left Mohoho to go to Roro Boys for the sake of my brother. So he used to come home to him every day. So at least my brother had that family at least. So it was a lot. It was a lot. So we couldn't go back because we're like, if we go back and then we leave, it's even worse.
Harder.
So we're like, so my brother even told us, if your guys are gonna come when you know you're coming to take us with you,
or don't come
at all, just stay there. So we went for 2 years, 2 freaking years, 2 years, 2 whole years.
That was hard. We didn't even live life.
And then
I thought my dad had lost it. I thought my parents had lost it. My dad used to go like skumoja namka. And
I think Loki.
I think they got it.
I think there's a name for that.
I don't know what the name is.
It has to be something. Because my dad used to. Alikuwa namka one day.
Sees
a mailman.
He says,
Wasam. I'm going. Sasa anasema in Kikuyu. Wasam. I'm gonna study and be a mailman. I'm gonna apply for that job.
And then he would say, so that when my children come, I'm able to provide for them.
And then anakaka. So we go.
Another bus driver.
We see a bus driver. I'll become my bus driver so that when Kinasami come, like everything was because of when Kinasami come. And then I remember there's this one time he said he even wanted to be a truck. The people who pick up trash, he wanted to be those people. My dad was going through it. Like my mom was going through it too. So, and then it was hard for my mom too. Like everywhere you go, you have to tell your story. You have to say, you know, my kids are in Kenya. And then people used to pray for you. I remember, oh my God, the amount of prayers we've gotten, which we really appreciated. We really did. But hey, can be a lot.
It was really
Every
hard.
church you go to, and you tell them, and I have my dad will never forget, and I have kids in Kenya. My mom will never forget, and I have kids in Kenya. And then people would have to
I think we were. It's like we were in Kenya, in America.
We were in America, but
in
mentally
Kenya.
we were in Kenya
in
because
Kenya.
we didn't even want to
can't
go
move forward.
We didn't even want to go places. Remember?
Yeah.
We never used to go places to look like. Tutaenda kinasama kikuja. We see a really good spot. Tutaenda kinasama kikuja. Like mentally, we weren't even leaving. We were just
stuck. We were
stuck
just
in time.
there,
You know. So eventually, after 2 years, I remember one day I went to check. I'll never forget. I went to check. My mom was home. You were home too. We went to check, and that little thing had moved.
I think it was less than
2 years.
I think it was like after, because I think it was like maybe Kituka 1 and something year, because the total time they stayed in Kenya was 2 years.
2 almost 3 years.
No, it was 2 years. They stayed in Kenya for 2 years.
Because they came 2013.
2013.
When we had been here 2013.
But I remember, Pia, like you processing like it was a little longer, but it wasn't too long as processing. Processing, I think
because they had to
like,
go do medical the
Kituka
same
1
way we
year.
did,
Yeah.
interview the same
Yeah.
way we did.
Yeah.
So it took almost a year. So I was saying, so we went to finally check that one day. We went to check it, and it had moved from processing to approved.
Approved.
Because the fear was also. Which
happens, by the way.
Now you have to reapply, restart the process.
And so, just so you know, like it happens.
Yeah, it happens. It has happened more than once.
Yeah.
So it finally went to approved, and now we were like, I remember we called my dad. Now we're like,
they're coming.
Finally,
they are coming.
Called them. Long story short, they went to the embassy.
Yeah.
They went to the embassy. So this is where I told you it's corruption. Really, that's literally all it is. All it is. They went to the embassy, and my brother was asked, "Why are you in Kenya? You're supposed to be in America."
Records show.
You're
supposed to be in America. We left Kenya 2 years ago.
Records show he left Kenya 2 years ago. So you're like, so we've been here suffering,
and somebody else is enjoying
being psychologically tortured. My brother, you know, like you're living in a different house. There's different ways of living. My mom missed my little brother's first tooth coming out. Like we missed so many steps with my little brother that it's like all this because somebody
wanted to go ahead of the process.
Like,
you guys, you have to be careful with the choices that you make.
Like you're
making people cry somewhere.
You're benefiting
yourself,
but people are suffering
because of your actions.
You wanted to use the fact
ahead.
that you have money as a way to oppress other people. Like
you're messed up.
You don't know that the things everything has a consequence. Every action has a reaction, and because of somebody's actions, we had to be separated from our family for 2 years. My parents had to miss their kids' life for 2 years at those tender ages. Like, you know how hard it was for this kid to regain confidence being in his own house? Like, you don't even understand the psychological torture that this kid went through.
And even the whole family, because now you left a person, because now we're living he's
17.
No, he was 15.
No.
He was 15.
Oh, yeah.
He was 15.
He came here when he was 17.
He came when he was 17. You left a kid, now you're finding a grown man. And then you left Isaac akiwa like 4, and then now he's like Kituka 7.
Right.
And you literally don't know him.
And then you have to relearn this person.
You don't know him. You don't know how to talk to him. You don't know how to approach him.
And you have to relearn this
He doesn't feel comfortable around you.
Or I remember Isaac used to always cling on to Sam. Like,
he wouldn't even sleep if Sam is not there.
He used to cling on to him. Like,
he wouldn't even eat food without asking for permission.
Can I go eat, or can I get something from the fridge? And it's like, we had to sit him down and be like,
this is your house, man.
You don't have to. Man, the psychological torture anyway. So we came to America. They came. Oh yeah, so they finally came, and we'll insert a little clip right there.
I didn't think he was real.
They came, and we were finally reunited, and that's simply the story of how we came to America.
Mami, Luca, you have to like. Kuja hapa.
Okay. Ilianza na ka selfie.
Sabota.
Kaenda nika TBT. Sabota.